Hello guys, what is up? My name is Dan the Delight and today I'm bringing you an Ajibade FC 25 player review. I think that's how you pronounce the name. 85 rated right midfielder, player of the month version for Liga F. So 5'6", controlled on the acceleration type, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot and is right footed. So this card can actually play in quite a few different positions, so we'll get into that in just a moment. If you do like the video, please do give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. So right wing, left wing or left mid, and it comes as a right mid, but you can play any of those positions with 93 pace, which is, you know, electric. 94 acceleration, 92 sprint speed, 85 on the shooting with 87 attack positioning, 87 finishing, 84 shot power, 83 on the long shots, 82 volleys and 72 on the penalties. So really good stats there. The penalties are really letting it down, but the rest of those stats are immense. 77 on the passing, not bad. This, I think, is definitely showing that you should be playing this card as a right wing or a left wing. I think left wing because of the right foot. We've got the 82 vision, 82 crossing, 73 free kick accuracy, 78 on the short pass, 62 on the long pass and 78 on the curve there. So some pretty good stats all round for the passing, but not really anything that you're gonna kind of go mad about. 86 on the dribbling is very nice though, with 87 ball control, 87 dribbling, 84 balance, 82 agility, 83 reactions, 81 head and accuracy on the defending. Not going to go into the defending as she is more of an attacking player. Then 79 on the physical with some interesting stats at 96 jumping, 87 stamina and 87 strength. Quite rare to get that sort of strength for a player of that height, but very good. 44 on the Alright, so we've got Ajibade starting over here. You can tell she is very short in game. So you can definitely see, and she stands out. She's got blue hair for a start, and the height. So, I mean, this card is very strange in the sense of it feels very much like what the card suggests. So the pace is rapid, you can see there. There was a shot that actually ended up technically being an assist. So the pace is really fast. Look, she's beating this guy. This guy caused me all sorts of problems because of his strength. So her strength is terrible. Unfortunately, it is really so bad. Sometimes, a lot of the time, the strength, because their dribbling and their pace is so good, it feels like their strength is not as bad as what the card suggests, but for some reason this card, it might even be worse. Genuinely, I don't know if that guy's strength, I have no idea who this defender is that she was playing up against for the most times, but he was just pushing her off the ball every single time, and if he got near her, which is a real shame. But the actual finishing ability of this card and the pace is really good, particularly the finishing in and around the box, absolutely deadly. Always going to put the ball into the back of the net, and the pace to beat the defenders was really good. It's just that strength really does hinder this card, and kind of makes it unusable for me. I won't be using this card as a winger in my team. Yeah, there's a few things about this card that are a little bit unusable. Let's get into the in-game stats and I'll let you know what those are. Alright, so you've just seen the card in action there, and I mean, let's get into it stat by stat and then I'll give my overall verdict. You probably know where this is going though. So 93 pace, yeah, very solid pace. The pace was definitely the highlight of this card. You could definitely tell that this card had rapid pace. I don't know about 93 though. Sometimes she was getting caught up by that big defender. I don't even know who he was to know what his pace was. I'm going to bring it down slightly because 93 is just insane. I'm going to bring it down to 90, which is still a fantastic stat, but 90 feels about right. 85 shooting feels fine. Most of the shots that I did have with her did go in the back of the net, so I can't really come down on the shooting. 85 shooting feels good, as does 77 passing. You know, decent enough passing. Through balls were nice, with the curve being 78, but I can't increase that any higher. For me, the dribbling on this card unfortunately did not feel like 86. I would say it felt more like an 84. Still decent dribbling, but I think it's because that agility and balance just wasn't quite high enough for me. So yeah, I'm going to bring that down to an 84. 40 on the defending. I didn't have any headers with her, so I can't really comment on that. But with the jumping and the head and accuracy, I imagine that she's pretty good at headers. But to be honest, with a right or left winger, how many chances are you actually going to get to have headers? It's normally the striker in the middle that's going to be getting the headers, and this is the card that you'd be using to cross in to the striker to get the headers, so I can't comment on that. I'm going to leave the defending at 40. If I was going to increase it, it would only be by a small margin anyway, so what would really be the point? And then 79 for the physical. Now, I do not understand this at all. That 87 strength, unless this guy that I was up against in that game particularly, and other games, I mean, she was playing against other defenders, just pushing her off the ball every single time. That 87 strength is an absolute lie. There's no way that this card has 87 strength. Now, the physical overall is not that high because the aggression brings it down, but I don't really like aggression. Like, it doesn't do much for it, so I'm gonna have to bring the physical down on the basis that the strength has to come down by quite a bit. So for me, the physical has got to be like a 69, 70. I really couldn't get along with this card as far as that. Shoulder to shoulder with a defender. I don't know what it was. This was not the card for me. So unfortunately, I can't recommend this card at all. I will not be using this card. Hard links with the Nigeria and the league. Very difficult links to get into a squad as well. Yeah, I just think there's so many better options out there. So hopefully you do like the video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. There will be a link in the description down below full of FC25 player reviews. As always, guys, thanks for watching.